Metal Hails, or should I say bonjour, this is a doom metal band from France. Well, be as that may, this band really comes from France and the style is doom metal. But this one is not a studio album, but a live album, which sums up the years 2006 to 2020. The band was founded in 2005 and they played their first gig in 2006. And I guess that's the reason why this compilation was made. And the band in question, how to say it, the Battle Doom Lazy Band. I mean, just a name that doesn't really stick. Anyway, here you have this album's inlay, backside of it. That is, it's almost 80 minutes of doom metal live performance. And like said, it's about these 15 years of span. And yeah, what could be said? This is really an interesting case because it's indeed 16 years span of doom metal, but it's not really an album that would, serve the people who are newcomers to the band, let alone newcomers to the genre. This is a doom metal live that is not boasting with really powerful production or really tight playing, anything like that. This is more like you need to take some substances, lay back and then enjoy, and only if you know the material beforehand. For me, coming from background that I have no previous encounters with the band, I must say it's kind of a miss more than hit and miss kind of a thing. Now, the Battle Doom Lazy Band started in 2005 and, made their first concert in 2006, as the saying goes. And that is the 15 years celebration thing here. I mean, they did their first album in 2008 and then around 2015 their second album. So it's not too much like they have material for creating a live album. But here they are with these 10 tracks lasting, well, almost 80 minutes. In terms of material, I mean, the amount of that, well, one could say it's definitely worth your money. But let's be honest about it. This is not one of those live performances which are just like something like Slayer's of Decade of Aggression or Pink Floyd's The Pulse. The kind of things that would even serve the people who don't have full discography. And I mean, with the older bands, you have so many albums to create this discography live album from, You can just get a bunch of tracks from various ages and parts. You can go for the newer material and older. And, it still kind of becomes kind of a landmark type of a live album. But for a band that has only a couple of albums out, even if you have that 15 years to go with, I mean, is it really worth it? Now, given that the genre is doom metal, not some really mainstream thing, and the band is very, very unknown, I cannot say that this must have been done because of, its very commercial solution. So it's not like filling the gap here, like, hey, everybody wants some kind of a best of compilation, or they want the live album which features some of the best tracks to go with. So it kind of puzzles me why this was even done. Was it because of special COVID year, or is there just no other reason than to celebrate 15 years of existence? Now, be it as it may, for unfan like me, this is very, very hard cookie to go through. I mean, I really got bored like before halfway was done. And first and foremost, the reason is none of these songs really kind of take me on a journey. I don't really enjoy this kind of old school doom, even on studio albums, and even less with live albums where the production is kind of weaker. I mean, if I had known some of these songs, if I had been already a fan of this band, I might think totally different. But coming from a background when I have no previous encounters with the band, I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Now, 80 minutes is a lot, even for a killer album, let alone, something that is quite the opposite. And with a live album, when you don't know the songs and you don't get that feeling like, yeah, I was right there on that gig, drinking beers and, kissing some hot-looking fan, whatever. I mean, for me, there is no nostalgia. There are no memories like, I was there, I made something special that night. It's more like I'm a tourist to this band and almost to the genre and feeling like, okay, I'm an outsider. I don't know why I'm listening to this. Nevertheless, I gave these 3 full spins before making my verdict, and it didn't really change what I had in mind after like a half an album. I mean, the rest was just kind of a confirming my opinion. This is by fans for other fans. If you are not a fan of the band, don't touch this one. This is not the place to start listening to this band. It kind of almost give me this vomit reaction, like I don't want to even touch this band no more because this live is not that good. For me, it's rather disappointing, in fact. But maybe I would enjoy it more if I gave this band a proper listen with their 2 albums. I really don't know. But what I do know is that this production is kind of a weak, and the vocals are not Grinch, but they're not that good even. So for the rest of the people, that is the ones that are not fans of the band, I think this is a waste of time, and as such waste of money if you would buy this album straight away without giving it a proper pre-listen before buying that CD. Now, be as it may, obviously you decide for yourself. I don't know what kind of taste for music you have, or if you have, kind of a fan relationship with the band. If you do, then go for it. But if not, I would say go for the studio albums and decide then if you really, really need this one. That's all from Rauta. Take care. Bye bye.